Good morning, Facebookers, lookers, and lurkers. This is Jen on this wonderful Saturday morning. Um, Please excuse my voice today. I was at the football game last night, and it was a good game, American Canyon versus Vanden. Vanden took the W. Yay! Okay, so this morning I want to talk to you about taking care of your valuables. Taking care of my valuables, Jen, where are we going? I'm talking about relationships, particularly marriages. So I want to read to you from Proverbs 31:10 through 31. And it's going to be a little lengthy, so today's video might be a little bit longer than usual. But hey, just rock with me. I'm reading from Eugene Peterson's The Message. Okay, so for those of you who are new to your Christian walk or not even familiar with it, The Message reads more like a book instead of the thous, thys, begots, all of that good stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Now, Proverbs 31, King Lemuel's mother, King Lemuel's mother is speaking to him. Now, first thing I notice is that a woman is talking to her son about another woman. Women know other women, so be careful what you're doing. So let's get into this. It says, a good woman is hard to find, and her worth is far more than diamonds. Her husband trusts her without reserve and has never a reason to regret it. Never spiteful, she treats him generously all her long life. She shops around for the best yarns and cottons and enjoys knitting and sewing. She's like a trading ship that sails to faraway places and brings back exotic surprises. She's up before dawn preparing breakfast for her family and organizing her day. She looks over a field and buys it, then with the money she puts aside and plants a garden. First thing in the morning, she dresses for work, rolls up her sleeves, eager to get started. She senses the worth of her work and is in no hurry to call it quits for the day. She's skilled in crafts of home and hearth, diligent in homemaking. She's quick to assist anyone in need and reaches out to help the poor. She doesn't worry about her family when it snows. Their winter clothes are all mended and ready to wear. She makes her own clothing and dresses in colorful linens and silks. Her husband is greatly respected when he deliberates with the city fathers. She designs gowns and sells them, brings sweaters she knits to the dress shop. Her clothes are well made and elegant, and she always faces tomorrow with a smile. When she speaks, she has something worthwhile to say, and she's always says it kindly. She keeps an eye on everyone in her household and keeps them busy and productive. Her children respect and bless her. Her husband joins in with words of praise. Many women have done wonderful things, but you have outclassed them all. Charm can mislead, and beauty soon fades. The woman to be admired and praised is the one who lives in fear of God. Give her everything she deserves and festoon her life with praises. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about how do you treat that woman of worth in your life. Let me address the ladies first. Number one, it says a woman, a good woman. What is a good woman, Jen? What are we talking about? Well, first of all, in all reality, a virtuous woman would be an efficient woman, an excellent woman, a faithful woman, a highly principled woman, an ethical woman, and a moral woman. Proverbs mentions 4 separate chapters about living with a contentious woman, a woman who's always bringing some hell into her house. Always want to start an argument, always want to start a fight, always have something negative to say. Understand, your first ministry is at home. And so we need to build up these men before we send them out into the world, because if you tear him down, you're leaving him vulnerable to attack. And remember this, ladies, okay? Men too. When Boaz saw Ruth, she was working, not twerking, okay? So you're going to get what you get. You see what it is. Let's own that. But man, this is, because my page is so slided with, I have more men friends now than I have female friends. I want to talk to you about this woman in your life. If she's worth more than diamonds, I mean, most people put their valuables in a safe deposit box. They want to protect it. They want to keep it. Well, man, you should have, if you have this woman in your corner, she's got your back. She's holding you down. She's taking care of your kids. Now, this Proverbs 31 woman, she's a beast. She's doing a whole lot of things. I'm not making any clothes, but I can go shop and get you some good clothes. And it doesn't mean, ladies, that you need to be making clothes and doing all these things. It means be productive. Speak life into your family. Watch over your children. Don't badmouth your husband in the street, because guess what? People learn how to treat your mate based on how they see you treat him. If you don't respect your mate, nobody else will either. So guess what? Let's own that and be responsible for how other people see our family, because you are your best representative of your family. The next thing is, remember, she's in your corner. You are there to support him. That's why God gave Adam a helpmate, so someone could have his back right there, you know, in the very beginning. Not to be raising hell, not to be tearing down her own house. That's not your job. Play your position. Men, also remember that, and women too, that people respected her husband because of her reputation. What does that mean? She wasn't out in the streets. She wasn't out all night. She conducted herself like a lady. And I'm not saying you have to be holier than thou. I'm not saying, oh, you have to have your head covered and you got to wear a dress to your ankles and all that. If that's your belief system, I'm not knocking it. But you know what? Do you conduct yourself like a lady? Are you walking in your authority, or are you loud? Are you obnoxious? Are you turning up? Do you complain about everything everywhere you go? Do you make people happy twice? Happy to see you come and happy to see you go. That's not your position, ladies. We need to do better. We need to do better as a team. And so if I didn't call it out, I would be wrong. And then men, the most important thing, I've been on the ladies, I'm giving them a hard time today, but remember to praise that woman in public. Don't just be like, oh, honey, I love you. Oh, yes, you're wonderful. You know what? Let other people know that, you know what? You don't even have a chance. You don't give her a reason to be jealous. I hear so many men say, oh, you know, she's going through my phone. She's doing all these things. Why? Did you give her a reason to? Because really, we want to trust you guys. We want to believe in you. But if you give a woman a reason to snoop, she's going to snoop. Give her a reason to stand firm and not have any doubts. You don't have anything to worry about, because the truth of the matter is, if you have to go through all of these things, if you checking emails, checking passwords, checking text messages, going through the phone, you have bigger issues. It's a trust issue. And guess what? If you don't have trust, you have nothing. So really in this, what I'm going to tell you is, come on, ladies, we're going to tone it back. Let's draw ourselves in. Let's police ourselves. Don't let a man have to tell you, you know what, you are doing way too much, because he may not tell you. You may just be sending him out there for the world. And remember, for every woman that won't, there's a woman that will. And if you're not stroking his ego at home, someone else will do it for you. And then you're leaving the door open for temptation. Who left the gate open? So men, my question is to you, are you taking care of your valuables? Are you taking care of that woman? Does she know she's special? Does she know that you appreciate her? Even the women that don't work, they're at home. This is a hard job, okay? Taking care of your kids, and even kids that are not hers, or if they all are hers. That's a lot. Taking care of her household, making sure you have clean clothes to wear, you know, food in your stomach. And God forbid, we're doing everything, you know, paying the bills, being mama and daddy, taking care of these kids. So how about this? We build up the kingdom together. Men speak life into the life of these women. Women speak life into these men. And let's just go ahead and be about our Father's business. Let's lift each other up instead of tearing each other down, okay? It is supposed to rain today. That's all I have. It's supposed to rain today, but I'm going to a cake show. I've got cookies to make today. I've got cake to make today. And I'm just asking that you guys stand with me in prayer as I try to grow my business and everything else that's going on. Here goes my bird, right? Alrighty, well, I'm going to get on with it. Feel free to contact me, inbox me. If I don't get back to you, either it was inappropriate or I'm busy. I have a life too. But you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.